The Art of Creation, text by Cornelia Peckart. I didn't know what I was getting into when I signed up for the study. The art of creation had been in my life once already. Sarah, from the Art Gallery of Hamilton, asked if I could help with logo concepts for this research study at McMaster University. Pre-pandemic. My son Ben managed to put something together with me. Ben was deep in work as a university student. Don't know how we managed to get it together. It's not what I do for a living, so it was a little stressful, but it ended up being helpful as a starting point for the actual designers. This action of starting with the artist is why I didn't hesitate when Deb asked me to be a teacher for the research study a few years later. It was another leap for me to learn how to teach concurrently with the research team, led by the remarkable Jordan. I was guided through, and we all figured out the nuts and bolts of teaching and researching online and in person. I came into the study with my own pregnancy story. I am the mother of twin 22-year-old boys. I had experienced 4 pregnancy losses before becoming pregnant with Liam and Ben. I was so deeply immersed in the world of infertility and stigma around my role in the losses. I was or felt solely responsible for the terminations. My body was letting me down. I felt broken and created artwork documenting and responding to all of the medical interventions. Being a part of the Art of Creation groups has thrown me back into the emotional roller coaster ride it is to be pregnant. I learned that I am not solely responsible for all of my losses, not by a long shot. My partner and my parents and my grandparents and what they ate and where they lived and so much more. Through art, I see how much support can be given when people share experiences, either through conversation while distracted and by creation of works that always have a narrative. The fears and huge sense of unknown carries through each of the groups. There was a loss for one of our members of the research study this week. It weighs heavy on us all. We have also met a few happy and healthy babies, Arlo at 5 days old. And that day, Deb asked me to do an artwork in response to my participation in the study. For weeks and weeks, I thought about it. I thought about making a comic strip or a collage of all of my teaching demonstrations. But truthfully, collage is fun, but not my favorite media. Then I was gifted this canvas, and I kept thinking how helpful and supportive all the women were, how they valued the art classes for more than the making of art. The support and shared experience had so much value. And so I thought about how interconnected we had all become, and how we were all sad when our sessions came to the end. All the women became one woman somehow. The Mobius strip drawn 7 times on the huge canvas, connected through a continuous line. It carries my story and every story at the same time. It will continue on through the next generation and the generation that follows it. We need to share our stories and to listen and to learn.